Okay, gentlemen, today I'm going to show you the number one question every single self-made man should ask themselves when trying to figure out how to be a successful man in today's fucked up blur of boom or bust. The truth is, if you struggle with overwhelm or distraction, then the answer to this one question alone could be the thing that separates the reason from the madness. So, my friends, let's not beat about the bush. Let's jump straight in. Okay, gentlemen, my name is Charlie Hutton, and for the last decade, I've literally been helping men just like you at the helm of a business to figure out how they can make more, provide more, and be more in less time and without having to hire an army of employees. Now, the one thing that's always helped me stop the rot and take back control is asking you a stupid, simple little question before I tackle or take on literally anything, any project or any investment or anything like that. That said, before we get on to that stupid, simple little question in a moment, what I want to do is I want to consider the last few years and this whole tornado of shit, because if they've taught me anything, is that when it comes down to it, none of us are really in control of our own destiny. Yet here's the thing. As humans, and more importantly as men, we are all creatures of habit. In fact, we're all inherently programmed from the ground up to think, if we just had a little bit more money, if we just had a little bit more fame, or if we just had a little bit more power, then finally we'd be able to take back control of our lives for good. And whilst I think we can all agree that the poor man has little command over his choices, in my experience, more is never the path that ultimately leads any man to real control. Think about it. Think of the corporate CEO at the mercy of the shareholders, the famous actor who is typecast, the world leader whose every waking moment is controlled by other people. Yes, on the surface it may seem glamorous, but if you dig a little bit deeper, well, my friend, the cracks start to appear. Can they say what they think? Do they control the diary, or does the diary control them? Is their day fun, or ultimately, when everything's considered, is that day all fucked up beyond all recognition? See, men at any level of this game can give away control, or, you know, my friend, well, fuck, we can choose to take it back. Point B, today, men like you and I, we have an opportunity to create freedom in our lives if you choose to do so. So, before we get to that stupid little question, let's do a very quick exercise, and let's take stock by asking right now, are you, my friend, are you free? Are you free to decide what you do? Are you free to do what you think is right? Are you free to invest in yourself or invest in the shit that you think's worth pursuing? And are you free to spend time with who you want to spend time with? Ultimately, are you free to leave the office and enjoy dinner with your family and your friends before you go home and put the kids to bed? Because with so much shit going on, in my experience, it's never been harder to understand and know what the right thing to do is and what the right thing is to drop. This brings me on today to how I prioritize and how I execute by asking one simple question. Truth is the only way that I decide whether I should take on a project, take on work, or basically do anything. And it's simple, because I only ask myself this. Will this give me more freedom, or will it give me less? Because in the cold hard light of day, I don't care whether it's a cool project, I don't care whether that project was someone famous, and I don't care whether that project is going to deeply line my pockets. Because in the cold hard light of day, what matters is freedom. Because if it doesn't give you freedom, well, my friend, what's the fucking point of investing time, energy, or money in it? That question again. And your mantra for money today is this. Will this give me more freedom, or will it give me less? Take that answer, and in your hands, you literally have the power of knowing with 100% certainty you, my friend, are doing exactly what needs to be done right now to take back control for good. Anyway, gentlemen, that's all for today. If you're not already subscribed, make sure you click down below so you don't miss any of the new videos. If you enjoyed this video, then make sure you give it a big thumbs up, as it really helps the contribution to the cause. And my friend, if you want to see more from me, click here or click here, and we can make sure that we hook you up with more videos. Because that all said, if you ever felt an ounce of guilt, remorse, or unrest from your current situation and your business, if you ever felt ready to rid yourself of the overwhelm, rid yourself of the fatigue, and rid yourself of the guilt that's all too common inside of this game that we play today, and if you've ever felt sick to the back teeth of working your ass off just to stand still, or worse, go backwards, well, my friend, then right here inside of these videos and inside of this channel is where those men who are struggling in a never-ending spiral of feast and famine rise up in a blaze of glory and are born free.